H to the Izzo.
It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Detroit Pistons. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Court Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, checking out Damian Lillard. What do we expect here?
Well, what I like about him, Kevin, is his ability to shake a defender loose off the dribble and find a high-quality shot for himself. He's a very slippery player.
What I love about watching him play, Steve, is his terrific agility and body control. Even with the multiple defenders closing in, he contorts his body at angles that really give him a chance to make shots from weird positions all the time.
So for the Bucks in this matchup, they got to be feeling pretty good as they won that last outing against the Detroit Pistons.
Well, we've seen prettier games out of them than that one, Clark, but it was a win just the same.
And surprising to me, Steve, was more than the win itself was how easy a win it was.
Here's Ivy. And to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They defeated Indiana in the last game.
That was a heck of a performance for them offensively. There were some stretches there where it just seemed like everything was falling for them.
And it wasn't by accident they shot it that well. Their ball movement was excellent. That was the key to me.
Knocked away. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
18 seconds of the shot.
Cunningham gets to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Cunningham. There's the pass to back. Cunningham. No good on the triple. Here's the franchise. So we get to the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Have them on their hands the whole time.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here is Cunningham, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's up with 3.
Well, I hope they start getting warmed up here soon. That's 0 for 4 to this point.
That's the bucket. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here.
Here is Cunningham, averaging 19 points per contest. No good tonight.
Still can't quite get anything to fall after 5 tries.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Bucks have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from the franchise. For Detroit, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Starts from there. Here is Cunningham, defended by Wood. Cunningham passes to back. Kicks to Ivy, looking to end the run. There's a rebound. Duran, Lopez covering, and the rejection by Lopez. And up the court from the Bucks on the break. The franchise passes to Antetokounmpo.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. His squad picked up a win in their first matchup against this team, and he said the game plan remains the same. Attack, attack, attack. We want to pound the ball into the paint and try to score the ball inside. Guys, it's certainly something the defense will anticipate, but will they have the length and athleticism to slow them down? We'll see.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Here's the franchise, defended by Ivy, and the shot is good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. Look at the franchise, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And as the freshman class goes, he's got the highest basketball IQ of anybody. That's why he's at the top of those assist rankings.
Yeah, we would say he's got a geezer's game, old man game. He sees the court like a vet. Sometimes I forget that he's only a rookie.
Here's Ivy, after the made shot from the franchise. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition. Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
It's the mark. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. The Pistons have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bucks leading by 9. Here's the screen. Lillard with it, now guarded by Ivy. The franchise, that 3 off the mark. Detroit's gone 0-4 from three-point line. Start out looking cold from outside. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Bucks. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Detroit, 6.5 games behind them.
You know, right now for the Bucks, they've been outstanding so far this season. And of course, we knew what a great team they have, but that doesn't make it any less impressive. They've really gotten everybody's attention.
Yeah, they're one of the teams that I look forward to watching as a broadcaster. Great talent, but it's the way they play together that's so appealing. You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. That's good.
Looking at the Pistons, Kevin, let's see how they performed over the last month in the NBA League rankings. 16th in rebounding, 16th in lowest turnovers per game. And as for three-point shooting as a team, a little bit to be desired here. They're top 20 in the league. They can certainly do better and strive to do better there.
And Detroit looking at who they get. Bagley's out there with Thompson. And it's Morris in at the point.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Now here's Hayes. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He kicks it to Morris. Duran knocks it loose. He dishes it to Morris. And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. That's good.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed. On time, on target. Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger card right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's what they
Yeah, they don't want to do too much to get it riled up, though, either.
Here's Hayes. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, Kevin. The franchise in that last game against the Pacers, boy, was he tremendous. He had 55 points and added 3 rebounds as well. It was a performance for the ages and one that will have the whole league talking.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathers that night carries right over into this team.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Thompson off the pick from Bogdanovich. It's Thompson off the drive. Knocked loose. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 6.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Thompson off the pick from Bogdanovich. Here's the franchise. He's covered by Thompson. Lillard dishes to Lopez. That shot's good from the franchise. 14 points for him.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Leads him in there. Here's Middleton. Kicks it out to Lillard. The 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Hayes has got his 3rd rebound tonight. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. It'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. In the 3rd spot, the Bucks.
Kevin, I'm absolutely amazed. I mean, their production at the line has been spectacular. I mean, it's been unbelievable. Well done by these guys of late. He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Detroit making a switch. Here's the franchise. This game an incredible scoring display for him. And the basket good. The franchise has got 18 points in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Pistons passing it around. Burks kicks to Bogdanovich. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd basket. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 13-4 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Lillard.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
Here's Ivy. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia. Duran. Here's Cunningham. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's the franchise. Got it off in time, but it's no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Bucks ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll get it going after this from the Bradley Center.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The weekend is in full swing on a Saturday night. Glad to have you along with us. It's been the Bucks having their way. No signs of letting up. They're riding high with this hot streak, and they continue to play well. The franchise is pretty much getting everything he tries against the Pistons. He's already notched 18 points and seems to have a hand in every defensive play. He's all over the court. The Pistons on the other side, not firing. They've got to do a better job protecting the ball and valuing each possession. They've not done that. Their turnover number's way too high through 2 quarters. Getting it done early, Alec Burks. You have to love the way he's asserted his will on the offensive end. That'll be all for us here at the studios as we head back to the start of the 3rd quarter with Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris. Thanks so much for joining me.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. 3rd quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
Well, his ability to disrupt passes, get a hand on the ball, force a turnover, make a steal. It's been really impressive.
When he defends you, he basically forces you to play perfect. Any lapse of concentration, and he'll pick your pocket.
The franchise in at point guard. Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Lillard in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Well, he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And his attitude, Steve, just his general poise and presence is something else you notice about him. He's really a calming influence over that team. That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaults the glass to the right, then assaulted the rim.
Man, now that's getting the job done on the boards.
Here is Cunningham. Stolen away. Here's the franchise. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hook there.
He's got 25.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. So he comes up empty at the line. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. That's doing some skyscraping.
We're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
Flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here is Cunningham. 6 points for him. The pass to Bogdanovich. Adams with the block. Pass to the franchise. There's the one-handed jam.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here is Cunningham. Cunningham off the pin from Bogdanovich. All alone. They get the rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Excellent work on the boards that time, guys. Allowed them to get multiple looks on the same possession.
Doubled by Ivy. Caruso, the pass to the franchise. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. The franchise has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside, just take it strong to the hoop, be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pistons have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. And he makes the first. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Harris comes in for Bogdanovich. Sets the free throw, no good.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Ivy after the made shot from the franchise. Shoots off the screen. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got his second bucket of the night.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
High post low pass. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for your Bucks.
While we have a quick chance here, let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. Look at the franchise. Leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And that percentage is what you'd hope to get from one of your big men. To get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter, though, I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, Steve, he has been a laser. That's what coaches call dead-eye shooters, lasers. His number one job is to create looks for his teammates. But as you can see by that percentage, he's just as good at creating high-quality chances for himself.
There's the feed to Ivy. 6 to shoot. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backboard. Usually that's a great way to take control of a game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
This is to Morris. A putback. It's good on the putback. He's got 7.
A guy like him cannot be left alone around the hoop. If you do, it'll be buffet style all day long. Plenty of seconds right there.
And that one's good. 37 points for the franchise.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
Here's Ivy. He's got 5. Morris kicks to Rivers. Another steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
You know, adding to that, Steve, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Here's Ivy. After the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Stewart. Lets the 3 fly. That is good.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
The franchise passes to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Ivy. The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Harris with it. Beasley covering. Here's Morris. Here's Harris. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Here's Ivy for by Beasley. That was a good screen. Ivy dishes to Rivers. The pass to Stewart. Lopez is there. Feeds to Ivy. 5 on the clock. Now the dish to Morris. The tray. And that one's good. Morris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Milwaukee on top, delivering the blowout. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next.
Coming up next Sunday night, December 17th, the Houston Rockets go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Live from Milwaukee. You know it.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Alec Burks. He's out there with Rivers. And it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Crowder, the pass to the franchise. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Pistons shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's the franchise. Pass to Crowder. Here's the franchise. He's guarded by Rivers. Shoots the 3, and the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Bucks.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Pass to Stewart. Left block shot on the way, and it's in off the backboard.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shot. Sometimes it takes more than one defender on him down low.
He set the pick. He feeds it to Crowder. 3-pointers off the mark. Burks with it. And Hayes kicks to Burks. He passes to Hayes. He dishes it to Burks. There's one for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight, and the shot is good. The franchise has got 41.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Passes it to Stewart. Lopez is there. Tries in the post. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They're trying to work it inside here, and they've had a little bit of success as they try to cut into that deficit. And getting it inside is one way to try to chip away at it. Come get it, come get it.
Down low. Crowder, the pass to the franchise. They recover it. Into Lopez. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Well, he got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Hayes pushes to Thompson. Offline with his 3. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Lopez kicks it to the franchise. Kicks it to Crowder with the shot. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Beyond the arc, it's the bucket.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Hayes the pass to Stewart. Stewart, 20 points for him.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively. I mean, what they've got going right now is really getting it done.
He kicks to Crowder. And there's the pass to the franchise. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Just an amazing game for the franchise. He got 41 points and he's pickpocketed the ball 5 times. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist and also making some nice steals.
Well, you're right, Clark. He's been equal parts creative and disruptive.
Both free throws good from the franchise.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
And Thompson kicks to Burks. Shot clock at 6. Swiped away. Here we go. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Lets it go from deep. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I think they came out with some tired legs to start. They've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Burks dishes to Thompson. And there's the feed to Burks. Just 5 on the clock. Double guy team. Shoots. Hayes, no good.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead of the but when they've needed them, they've got them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Here's the franchise. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to check on another.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Harris checked in for Detroit. That's good from the franchise. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. It's Thompson off the drive. Comes up empty off the pick.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
That's good.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
To end the run. No mistake on the slam dunk.
I think they gave him a little too much room there. I mean, that was all he needed to rise up and punch that one down.
Yeah, he's going to jump at those chances, guys.
Yeah, that's what he does. He is a high flyer. And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Hey, right 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hayes.
Come to me, come to me.
Dishes to Hayes. Hooked away. Here's the franchise.
Ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, the perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game. This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy for them to foul.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, the franchise.
Yeah. Oh my, she's a long way from suburban towns. Came to the city for the love, got her hurting out. Oh my, she's a long way from suburban towns. Long way, really long way from suburbia. Small town love, fall down love, not medicated.